Hey y'all. Hello. How you doing? Oh Lord have mercy. Ooh, somebody big mad. Somebody had a blowout this morning. Damn. You must have woke up with butt rash this morning. Crapper. Aw, you mad? Are you mad, boo boo? Oh, bless your stinking little ass. Why you hide your video with all your lies? Why you do that? Huh? Well, that's okay. We got it. Don't worry. We got it. You didn't only hide it, you deleted it because you got on the internet today and you lied. You ran your mouth full of a bunch of bullshit and went and lied. Oh, well, I'll tell you, I'll give you the lowdown on it. He's online now and he's big mad and he's all kinds of disturbed and upset. And he's telling the world that NJ has done all kinds of shit that NJ hasn't done. Oh, Mr. Crapper. Mr. Crapper. Shit your pants crapper.
Paging Mr. Grapper.
He is spreading nonsense, y'all. He is telling the world that he's gonna fuck my life up. I better run. He's gonna legally get my ass. I'm gonna be in jail. He gonna come to my town. He gonna expose me. He gonna expose me all over everywhere. He gonna say this, that, and the other that all the shit ain't true. Calling my husband a pedo. He's not a fucking pedo. You crazy fuck. He's accusing me of reaching out to his fucking minor daughter. Nobody reached out to your fucking daughter, you fucking crazy loon. You're full of shit. You know, I went to look to see and take a little peek and a little gander about what it was that he was saying. And you guys can go to my Facebook page on NJ Turner. Those of you that know how to find that, you can go take your little behindy right over to NJ Turner on my NJ Turner account. And I want you to scroll down to the video that says James Tracy Cropper, aka Jim Cropper, is repulsive. And there is a video that I uploaded of all his words about how he wanted to sexually explicitly do some nasty foul ass shit to my daughter. You know, all the shit he said about my daughter. Well, I uploaded that to my Facebook page. But while you're there, don't just look in comments. Go to where you know when you can see if somebody liked it, hearted it, put a mad face or any of all that with a laughy face. Click that little piece right there. Then you can scroll through that list of people, and all of them got mad faces on there, y'all. All of them do. They all got mad faces. Well, at the very end of the list, you're going to see two names. And on there, you're going to see what he is saying is his sister and his daughter. Well, he lied and told the world that I tagged them in the video. No, I didn't. I didn't tag them in no video. They somehow or another came across the video that I put up of him being repulsive, saying all the foul shit about my daughter. And apparently they watched it and they were displeased with it and they both put mad faces on there. But you know, that's not my fault that they didn't like what you said, Cropper. Your sister, so you said, because I don't know anything about your family, didn't know you had a sister, but you're the one that said your sister and your daughter. Your sister and your daughter were very displeased in your fucking mouth and your language and shit that you said about my daughter.
As they should be. I mean,
And
damn.
right, they should be. So you can be mad at yourself. Don't get mad at me. It isn't my fault they seen that. I mean, you can tell the world, right? You did it public. You said it publicly. That's why you watch what you say publicly, boo boo. But see,
if you care, which apparently
right,
you
if you care, and you probably don't, because you just low class and trash. But here's the thing: you lied and said that I tagged them. I didn't tag them. They found it. And
How the
they
hell
did
that
not
happened?
like it, and they put a mad face on my post.
If I was willing to bet, it's probably your newfound. Well, it was first your enemy, and then it was your butt buddy, and you were gonna go sleep, have a sleeping bag at her house, camp out at her house to beat me up.
Mm.
And then now she's an enemy again. I bet
Materna
you it's probably Materna and
and
Pam
Pam.
that probably did it. I'm probably. I don't know, but that'd be my guess.
I can only imagine that they probably sent my video to somebody, but I didn't talk to your daughter, nor did I talk to your sister. Didn't even know you had a sister.
No.
Don't even care about your daughter. Never looked your daughter up. The one that looked your daughter up was fucking Materna. She's the one that did that, and she took a screenshot of her profile and put it in the chat with me. I didn't go looking up your daughter's profile. Didn't know who the fuck your daughter was. That would be Materna that did that.
But damn, I mean.
But it's my fault, the things that come out of your mouth. So I can, you can be mad if you want to, because that's what you do. You put on your deflection suit. You get pissed off at other people for shit you do, and then you have to be a victim. But you're a victim of your own circumstances. When you open your mouth, you insert foot, and you do it daily. It isn't my fault you have such foul things to say about my child, and your child come across it and your sister come across it, and they were displeased with it. So much so that they joined the line with everybody else that was there and put a mad face on it because it was disgusting and foul.
And
you shouldn't have been talking about my child.
And you ought to be thanking me, because we didn't put the 4 days in a row that you were saying that stuff over and over again for hours at a time. That was just a little snippet of what you said over and over and over and over and added to it every time.
Right. But I guess what I can do now, since they found my page, they're probably watching. I mean, who knows? I guess now I can take everything you've ever done and said and put it over there, and then they can fucking find it and watch it. And I guess I can put the video that you just went and took down because you lied out through your teeth and you lied out through your ass, and you falsely accused me of reaching out to them, which I didn't do, and they will know that as well. I guess I can take that and go post it up over there so that when they run across my page again,
voluntarily, of course,
that they can fucking see that shit that was said today. How that you were going to fucking stalk my children, harass my children, ruin my children's lives, and so on and so on. And how my children weren't off limits, and that you were going to do all this, that, and the other to my children.
That's the thing, Cropper, is my children have never been off limits to you. You and your clan have actually targeted my children for quite a long time. And I'm just wondering how those counseling sections, obviously it's happened.
I guarantee you this is going to be a topic.
I mean, what do you say? How does that work? How do you lie your way through that? I don't know. I mean, that's your family business, but we can all sit on here just kind of like how you do. We can all sit on here and imagine. I imagine that people are going to think exactly of you what you are, which is you're a piece of shit, and you're disgusting, and you're a pervert, and you're a stalker, and you're a harasser, and you're an intimidator, and everything that's not very becoming of a parent. That's just my guess, though. I don't know.
Right. So, they're watching my page apparently. So I have a lot of stuff I can put over there for them where they can see it. And no, I'm not going to tag them. I'm going to tag you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tag you, boo-boo. That way it's very clear.
It's on a public forum,
who
just like
about.
This is. Just, how y'all said every time, when I come out and, I've never, ever gotten sexually explicit like that.
Nope.
With somebody's child,
never.
Of things of disgusting nature, like what you said about, our daughter over and over and over again. But, like what y'all have always said, well, you did it public, so it's in a public format. You can't control who the hell comes over and who don't and see stuff. If you didn't want those people seeing it, maybe you shouldn't have said it. I don't know.
That's right.
Ain't that what y'all say all the time?
That's right.
So
you let me know when you want to come to Pacola, and I'll have some lemonade set up out there at wherever location you choose to stand.
10 cents a cup, because we all about that money.
Yeah, 10 cents a cup. We all about that money, boo-boo. And I'll make sure and have it cold and ready for your ass, okay? Because I really don't care what nobody in this town thinks of me. See, I'm not my sister that has to put a fake facade and a fake image on around here.
I do not apologize for defending my family, motherfucker.
And I don't have to worry about what these people around here think of me or anywhere else in America. because I don't give a fuck. I am who I am. I've said everything I said publicly. I've said everything I said in the private, the same as I've said public. I've said everything to y'all's faces, like I said in the fucking private. And I don't mind saying it right here to your face if you ever fucking come here. But I promise you this, if you come here to cause me harm, I promise you, that'll be the last fucking destination you ever make. I promise that. That's not a threat, that's a promise.
See what you could have done was just, quit looking for that fame and seeking that fame at everybody else's expense and trying to, weasel your way back into a fight because you were all lonely and heartbroken because nobody wanted you anymore. So you drug yourself back up into something and you decided to make the choices you made. Stop deflecting on other people. You made those choices, Cropper. Quit being a victim. Stop getting on here being a victim.
Every day. It's victimhood status. Every day.
My name is Crapper, Tracy Crapper.
Every day. Cry me a river, bitch. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I don't. I sure don't care. I don't care. You made your bed. Now you can lie in it. And if you have to fucking answer to your daughter, your sister, your auntie, your uncle,
That's
your
your own
cousin, your
fault.
brother, your fucking dead grandparents, or whoever the fuck's around, I don't give a fuck. You should watch what you say, watch who you fuck with, and watch yourself.
Should have left my family alone, it seems like. I mean, we didn't even go it. You know
But I
how
didn't reach out to
No,
nobody.
we didn't reach out to nobody. We just put on a public format exactly what you had said about our child. And
And
apparently,
you said you had facts. You said you had proof. You said I have reached out to your daughter.
bullshit.
Where's the proof of that?
Fucking
Because
liar.
it didn't happen. Go pull it. Go pull it out your ass and all them files and all that shit and that gigabytes and the damn hard drives you keep in your
I
fucking
would never reach out to somebody's
piece of shit
child.
fucking house with fucking
I'm not like y'all.
filth and fucking decay and shit roaming through it. Probably got mice fucking helping you video shit. Sitting at their own little devices fucking hitting record for you. You little rat trap demon.
But I mean, now that's, apparently the stars have aligned where, certain people have, voluntarily, however the hell it happened, whether it was Pam, Materna, or God, or whoever, the truth has been shown. Cropper, you're really a shitty parent. I mean, what child, would want to be around their father that acts like that? I don't, probably not many, especially
Well, that's why she
especially a
doesn't
girl.
want to, honey. She doesn't want to be around him because she has exhibited this display of behavior and watched him exhibit this before her eyes, and he saw her.
Yep, and apparently,
And we've already heard from Materna where she came back and reported because she said she spoke to his ex, and the man don't take his medicine, honey. He ain't okay in his
maybe
head.
he needs to start taking his medicine and quit blaming everything on the world, Croppers. You need to own your own shit and stop blaming everybody else.
Take your medicine.
Take off your deflection suit.
Go to your counseling session.
Quit playing Captain Save-A-Ho on the internet.
And figure it out for yourself. It isn't my fault that you fucking opened your mouth and insert foot every time you open it. And you lie. And that's why you deleted your video. But I have it. And don't worry. I'm going to post it for all to see on my Facebook account. And if somebody so happens to come across it to view it and see it, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. Okay?
We sure didn't reach out to those people. That's
Nope.
a fact. That will never be proven because it didn't happen.
Never happened, you liar. And my husband's not a pedo. Not at all. He's not a pedo. My husband's never been inappropriate with any fucking child. But you keep spreading that hatred and that bullshit and that deflection suit over there because y'all got the pedo running up in your group. Shauna's daddy is a registered sex offender, and y'all do everything y'all can to protect that man. And I have to wonder why.
Then you got that other one that's married to one.
Right. You got the breezy over there who's married to a fucking pedo.
Y'all need to stop. Bunch of sickos.
Y'all disgusting. That's why y'all belong together. Y'all got the same damn shit going on over there. Y'all wearing deflection suits. Y'all got the shit your pants disease. Y'all got the fucking pedo syndrome and all that over there where y'all hang together and flock
Everything
together.
they've accused us
Right.
of.
Birds of the feather flock together. That's right. That's true. That rings a bell to be true.
birds of the same feather just take a big old nasty shit together.
Right. They do. In the back of the pants, apparently.
Yeah.
Caught him doing it on live feed multiple times.
Well, I mean, you got to understand, honey, he's miserable because he's a big old fat dumpy motherfucker with drop foot. His dick don't work, and he shits himself. I mean, that can't make for a good day every day you wake up.
And you've
there's
already
not much to
said,
look forward to.
well, and you've already said that you fucked your girlfriend and she doesn't care if you tell anybody. So you shouldn't care if I put that over on my Facebook page either. That statement you made about how you fucked your girlfriend and she don't care if you tell everybody. Well, then it's okay. That's permission for me to tell everybody. And so I'll upload your voice and you saying that over on my fucking page over there that apparently people have fucking stumbled upon. And they can hear that too, that you brag openly
As a matter of fact,
about you fucking a
we
girlfriend.
have hours and hours and hours and hours of video that people, if they so choose to.
I got the
listen
one
to.
where you called my daughter a whore and you told me CPS was coming. Yeah, I got that one too.
We got
could put that
we
up.
got his post where he tagged himself at her work.
I had to, where you fucking stalked my daughter and you
Yeah.
tagged yourself at her work and all the shit that you did to my daughter. Yeah, I have that as well. I guess I can post all that up over there to be viewed as well. Since some people bumped into my page and stumbled upon your bullshit. I guess we might as well just go on ahead and just, put it on over there.
But just for
And let you
anybody in
just
general.
expose yourself to whoever wants to come across it. and see
Anybody.
it.
I mean,
Anybody.
Hell,
It's public. You did it public, right? You posted the shit on your own damn page. You thought it would be fun to stalk my daughter. You thought it would be fun to scare my daughter and freak my daughter out. You thought it would be fun for my daughter to have to go to work and tell her place of employment that there's this big fucking burly ass man that she doesn't know that's stalking her and checking in at her place of work, to where they had to fucking scare all the girls and shut down the outside that day, where the women had to fucking lose money and be walked to their cars at the end of the night for safety. I guess you thought that would be fun. So I guess it's okay for me to tell my story, since I got the proof to fucking verify and back it up out of your own mouth.
I mean,
So
I personally can see exactly why you're not around your daughter.
well, I know why he's
I
having to
mean,
go to counseling. I mean,
yeah,
damn.
I mean-
all we got to do is watch 10 seconds of a video he ever does. Any of them. Pick one. He's inappropriate. He talks inappropriate about people's children, their daughters.
I mean, like
Has
specifically,
sexual fantasies about
like
them.
has specific sexual fantasies. It's
Right,
weird.
but then he even goes as far as to say it wasn't a fantasy, it was real.
Yeah,
In his mind,
in his
it
mind,
was
it
real.
was real.
Right. So I guess I can just go on ahead and just post. You did it. You said it was so. You said it was fact. And you said it was all so. So we can go on ahead and just post all that up over on Facebook. See, I guess you should just keep your mouth shut, boo-boo.
Public service announcement.
And I guess
that's all
you
it
should
is.
just fucking leave me the fuck alone, right? Me and mine.
I think that to him, I think that his Captain Save-A-Ho mentality and the way that
He
these
can't even save himself.
the way
though.
these lonely housewives over there, they fluff his nuts and his limp pee. I think that's
Yeah.
more important to him.
Yeah. Than his own damn children.
Yeah, and fucking with our family
And his own family.
at their behest, because they get a high off of it and they put baby powder on his ass and he gets a high. I think that's more important than us showing and him just shutting the fuck up and leaving us alone.
Right.
And so we don't have to show the truth just publicly,
Right.
show the truth about what the behavior that he's engaged in for all this time.
Right.
But apparently this is more important to him,
Right.
which is really sad.
It is.
I mean,
it's sad.
it is sad. I feel
very
sorry for
sad.
you, Crawford. I really do.
Very sad.
Maybe if you get back on your meds, maybe if you'll do exactly what Materna said that your ex-wife said, that you don't take your medications.
Mhm.
Maybe if you would get back on your medications, you'd have a little clearer head, and you would see that your behavior towards a family at other people's behest and your own little sick little goals that you have. Maybe it would show you that just going on about your fucking life and leaving me and my family the fuck alone
Right.
would be way more positive for you in your life than this high that you're receiving. But your
Right.
medicine will clear that up for you if you decide to take it. I think it takes probably, I've heard that those medications that you're supposed to be on, I've heard. Now I don't know, but I've heard that they take a couple weeks to get into your system.
Yeah,
So give it some time.
I do.
You know, don't let the first couple weeks, you know, get you down. You know, don't think it's not working. Let it work in your system. Let it get up in that brain of yours and let it
Right.
do its
Outside
job.
looking in, try that.
Yeah.
Right.
See, more clarity for him.
Right.
You know.
Hey, Cropper. Hey, Cropper. You know what that is? Cropper. That's your lithium levels knocking. They're letting you know that they're dry.
Yeah, it needs
Dry to
some-
the bone.
It's not producing it naturally, so you need to go get it synthetically, buddy.
Right. Right.
And you never know; it might cure your limp dick and your drop foot. I mean, that might
be the
that
problem.
might just be a mental disorder.
That might be that oomph he's needing.
Your foot, you might. I mean, you never know. Just give it at least. Let's do this. Let's have a Cropper challenge for his medications, and it's very possible that within about 3 months, his dick might start working. He might stop shitting himself. His foot might go back where it's supposed to go,
Yeah.
and he'll learn just to leave people the fuck alone. I mean, we don't know. Just give it 3 months. Let's have a Cropper challenge, guys.
Yeah. Hashtag take your medicine, bitch. Hashtag take your medications, bitch. How about that?
Do what your family needs you to do, Cropper. That's what we're saying. Don't do it for us. Do it for the kids you say you love. Okay.
You know, I could have swore very distinctly I heard in the background of one of his videos. I mean, I could be wrong.
Well, he brought his son into it.
But I think I very distinctly heard in the back of a couple of his videos. I think I heard his fucking medication bottle somewhere in the background
Yeah, jingling.
saying catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah.
I think I heard it say that.
And
I think I heard it say catch me outside. How about that?
in a couple videos, he was acting all crazy inside the truck with his minor son with him, which is probably, I mean, considering, you know, your mental stability, that's probably not a good thing. I mean, you need to
Right.
stop that. Really, you need to stop that. Because see, while y'all make fun of us, you know, because we go to our van and you know deal with you fucking devils, you know that, you know why? Because it separates us
Because I
from
do
our
what I
children.
want.
And then if they're outside and they're doing stuff, well, then we'll go in. Or if they're busy doing something, we go in our room and shut the door. But see, people like Cropper, they just sit right there in the truck and act like a complete fucking mental retard right there in front of their kids.
They said eat me twice a day. Correct. They sure did.
You know? Yeah, they have directions on that bottle. They do. You just gotta read it, and then you gotta go. You gotta put from text into thought, and then you have to actually do it.
Right.
That's how humanity works. You
Right.
receive something, some information, you process it, and then you commit, and then you put forth the actions that the information you process tells you to do. That's how that works, Cropper.
Right. And read the fine print too, because, you know, sometimes, well, I mean, all medication, it tells you not to drink with it. So I put the Jägermeisters and all that shit down.
You know, that's
but
probably
it
what
also,
happened, honey. That's probably why he stopped taking, because he didn't realize, because he's too fucking stupid to know you're not supposed to mix alcohol with your crazy meds.
right.
So that's the thing, Cropper. Just stop drinking the Jägermeister and all the drugs that you do that we have screenshots of you saying you've done it all and you do it all.
Right.
And put all that down and just focus on the medicine that makes you act just a little bit normal.
Right. And yeah, take with a full glass of water. Do not drive or operate heavy machinery. May cause anal leakage.
Make sure, you need to see if it needs to be refrigerated. Some medications need to be refrigerated. I'm not sure about those psychotic meds that you're on, but I mean, I don't know, but maybe.
And some medications, most, if not all, you need to eat with it. But I don't think you're going to have that issue because you look like you eat all day.
Yeah. From what other people have said, it looks like you have like a fucking monster truck tire around your waist. But that's just what other people say. I don't know.
That's what we heard.
Like a busted can
can of biscuit.
Grands. The
Yep.
Grands edition.
The Grands edition. Yeah.
7 layer.
Yep. So, don't be mad at me, boo boo. I didn't do any of the above. So, 0 for 0 for you again, buddy. You call the cops and you tell them whatever the fuck you want to call and tell them, and you fucking show you're crazy. They already know you're crazy. You go ahead and call them and you tell them that NJ's done this stuff to me. There's a woman in Oklahoma has done so much stuff to me. You go ahead.
We ain't never done
Because
nothing but
I ain't never
defend
done a
ourselves against
fucking
your
thing to
fat
your ass. There's a woman reached out to my kid. Okay, go get the shit. Prove that shit because it never fucking happened. This woman tagged my kid, my minor daughter. No, I didn't. She stumbled upon my shit. I'm sorry. That's why you should watch what you say on the internet. Because one day your children might hear it. Don't you hear people say that all the time on this box?
Well, it came true for him, didn't it?
Well, I guess so. A little early, I guess.
I mean, I guess, because there's only so many emojis down there, but I'm assuming the mad one.
She looked really mad.
Yeah, I mean, that's about the
she
only
had
emoji.
a mad face.
I mean, if I had to guess.
His daughter put a mad face on there on the things he said about my daughter.
Because you have like the wow face, right? And the wow kind of leaves it to the thought, you don't know if it's wow, like, oh my gosh, that's bad, or oh my gosh, that's good, and then you got the sad face where, somebody's like upset. And then you got the happy face where they think the shit's funny. And then you just have the like, because that's like the generic, we're really not going to show our emotion. But then you got the fucking mad face. And the mad face pretty much says that this is fucking ridiculous.
And this is awful.
I mean, that's what I get out of it. I don't know how y'all judge the emojis,
right.
but, that's the emojis that are down there.
She was big
mad. Damn sure wasn't the little yellow guy that was holding the heart.
No, the little caring guy.
Damn sure wasn't that one.
Wasn't
It's big, bold, and red,
Yeah, it's fucking mad. Your sister and your daughter, boy, they was mad. They was big mad about the things you said.
Rightfully so.
They on my side, boo. They didn't like it neither, boo. That goes against you, not me. The things that were posted and the things that were fucking aired over there didn't come from my mouth. They come from your mouth. So how could you get up on a box and be mad at me? I mean, I know if you're constipated, it's NJ's fault. If you shit yourself, it's NJ's fault. If you got drop foot, it's NJ's fault. If your dick don't work, it's NJ's fault. If you roll about the bed and you fucking have a crick in your neck and you fucking bit your tongue in the middle of the night, it's NJ's fault. I mean, I know everything under the sun over there to you is NJ's fault. But I don't know your daughter. I've never talked to your daughter. I don't know your sister. I don't know your auntie, your uncle, your dead mama. I don't know none of them. So that for sure cannot possibly be my fault. But you go ahead, run with that, and you blame me for every little woe you got going on in your life. If you want to, you go ahead.
If I was you, I'd be directing your little angers at the one you're just gonna have a slumber party with down there in Alabama, because I'm just quite sure that's probably. I mean, I could be wrong. It could. I mean, because it is the internet. I mean, people can stumble across shit all the time. It's public, I mean, it just happens. I mean, hell, Pelosi, Trump. I mean, anybody could fucking look at that shit.
Yeah, but that's true. Anybody could.
But I'm guessing it's probably the one you were going to have a slumber party with. That's just my guess.
If I had to guess, that'd be my guess too.
Or maybe that God-fearing Mormon up there.
Yeah.
Or over there, wherever she's at. The one that hangs under her bed and comes out every once in a while.
An all-bead preacher. An all-bead preacher.
Hell, it could have been Matt.
Oh, yeah, you fight with Matt now.
Yeah, because he says he queefs out of his face.
Yeah.
He's pretty pissed.
He's really mad at you, and you said some foul shit about him and his kids and his parenting.
Yeah, you sure did. And
so maybe he wanted to show your daughter and your fucking sister and your auntie, your uncle, your granny, and your cousin, and whoever else, the shit you said about someone's child, because he was mad about the shit you said about him and his parenting and his child. Maybe that's what happened.
You kicked him off the fucking island.
Right, you kicked him off the island. You voted him out. He wasn't allowed. You didn't trust. So, you got lots of enemies.
Lots of culprits.
It's not looking good for you. I suggest you stop making all these fucking enemies. If there was a list, you'd probably have over 400 or 500 people on your list. I mean, you've been doing this shit since you fucking popped out your mama's cooter, pissing people off.
Just a big old fat cooter with a big old fat baby to come out of it. Just a big old ball of fat.
Ball of fat. A bouncing baby ball of fat.
Just rolled out like that. Remember Metroid, Cropper? Remember that fucking game Metroid? That little ball that rolls around? That was you, just big old ball of shit just come flopping out.
Right. All right. So, I don't know. I suggest you clean your mouth. That dirty mouth, get some Orbit and clean it up.
Clean it up.
Ding. Anywho, there's my say. So you lied in your scope and you tried to, KK, come over here. Oh, KK, I need you. Oh, KK, come watch me. What is he, your new fucking butt buddy or what? Like, what was he? Is it Peter Pumping or are you Peter Pumping?
Hey,
Who's top and who's bottom on that one?
Hey, do you want to go on and tell KK how you and Tammy Blair and Gina Nelms and Tracy and all them were putting together a voice changer so y'all could come on the internet and say a bunch of horrible shit about us and then say that it was one of our children that you're talking to. They just wanted their voice covered to try to cause strife in our home. Do you want to tell KK about that?
Right. Would you like to tell KK about all that?
We can go on and on. Do you want to tell KK how you tampered with a witness and you were intentionally within the vault going out and intentionally antagonizing us to say stuff so you could store it to send it in to try to get one of your buddies off of a criminal charge? I mean, we can go on and on, Cropper. Or do you want to tell them about how CPS showed up at my house the first time since we've been in Oklahoma 3 days after you said and came up on a live feed that we have that said that CPS is looking for us and my daughter's a hoe and a bitch and where she works and all. I mean, if KK wants to see it all, I mean, I guess we can just re-show everything. Right. You fat, dumpy, drop leg, diaper wearing, limp dick motherfucker.
Well, I do need to finish putting the messages between him and I out. It was getting to the good point. It was where he was throwing Gina Nelms under the bus and he was blaming everything that had known to man come to pass on Gina. He was saying that she was the one and only her and he wasn't involved. He had no part in play in any of it, is the one that fucking called CPS out here on me when they come out here the first time. And he put that in chat. So I guess we can open up chat and put that out because I was actually coming up on all that good stuff. And you tried to say, and you tried to lie when I said that before. You tried to lie and say you never did that. And then you went and tried to fucking delete your account thinking that nobody would ever get it. But I retrieved it in full. Facebook backed it up for me. I got the download. So yes, I have it. I have all your fucking words. I have everything you fucking said. And all the people you trash that you call your friends today. You were racist to fucking Rob and Shauna calling them pink toe and fucking black Israelite and ghetto and all this shit you were saying about them over there. But now you all up in their ass? Wow. Just wow. I got all that shit, boo. But you go ahead, you act fake, and you fucking brown nose that motherfucker. You go brown nose that shit. I don't know if KK did or not. KK to me is irrelevant, really. Honestly, he's fucking irrelevant. But I was just pointing out the fact that apparently Cropper thinks he's fucking so relevant. Cropper's like a fucking teenager in fucking high school getting his jollies off to the new guy, the new boy in town. Oh, KK, come over here. Come over here and come sit in Crapper's lap. Like, Crapper is going to have KK or anybody do anything to me. Like I fucking give a fuck. Like, I care. Like, I'm scared of these motherfuckers. Like, no, fuck you. Crappers, I'm coming to your town. I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to let everybody know about you. Bitch, I'll stand outside with you. I don't give a fuck. I'll get a clown suit and I'll fucking do cartwheels outside beside you. I don't care what people think about me. I say it loud and I say it proud, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I am who I am. I'm brain to mouth. I'm not a fake motherfucker. I never have been. And, oh my God, those cops just must hate you. No, the cops don't fucking hate me. We have found a mutual fucking respect for each other and have agreed to disagree on certain situations when they have arisen. These cops in this town, they know me well. We have no issues with each other. They know exactly what you sick fucks online do and are doing. And they know exactly my sister's part and play in it too. And they all fucking call her crazy. Because they've seen her crazy.
If I had to guess, because sometimes when I go in there and I make my cigarettes, my brain gets to, I could start pandering a little bit. And the more I think about them mad faces, you know what I'm saying? Them mad faces that were shown, it makes one wonder, people are creatures of habit, and Cropper has displayed his behavior on here for a very long time. And I bet you those mad faces came from probably it probably brought back memories for his daughter because he probably used to treat her mama that way. That's probably why she don't want anything to do with him.
Oh, yeah.
Because she watched as she was young
Slurred obscenities at her mama.
her dad degrading and talking disgusting to her mama. She probably didn't appreciate it, and that's probably why. And probably the sister too. That's probably why I'm mad, because she remembers growing up with that fat dumpy piece of shit, and he would fucking degrade and be that way to her too. He probably has had a problem with this for a long time.
He's a sociopath too. Let's not forget that. He's got to be what he's around. When he's with Rob, he's a black dude. When he's with other people, he's a white dude.
When he's with the Christian crowd, he's a Christian.
Right.
When he's with
that's called a sociopath.
When he's with people that and I know he's been diagnosed with that. And
he knows of course he has.
When he's with people that like cowboy music, well, he becomes a shit kicker. He goes and gets on his boots, and then when he's with the gangsters, he goes and puts on his FUBUs. I mean, it just depends. He basically just fits in. He's like a chameleon.
Yeah. Changes his fucking colors depending on what shade he's sitting around.
And the sexual shit, he says he probably did used to steal his sister's underwear. I mean, all the stories.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Poor sister had to grow up around him being pantyless because Cropper always had them. Anywho, Cropper, you're mad. You'll get over it.
Yeah, you will.
You get over yourself. Go take your lithium. Go do your fucking therapy sessions. And if your daughter's seen anything, you can be mad at yourself. I didn't go get her. I didn't message her. I've never contacted her. I didn't contact your sister. Never contacted her, messaged her neither. So if them people come across the shit that you have said, then maybe you should fucking clean your mouth up and watch what you're saying, and don't be fucking talking about people and their kids. While you want to act like you're a fucking victim, you want to portray it as to the public as people have done X, Y, and Z to you and your children when nobody's done anything to your kids. In fact, it's a complete deflection suit that you're wearing, and you have done the exact things that you spew out your mouth daily to us. That's all you, not me. All you. So you go be mad, boo-boo. I got some posting to do.
And one more thing. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Ta-da. Talk to y'all later.